Breaking overnight, a man has died after being struck by an Amtrak train in Winter Park. Firefighters were able to free that victim from under the train, and he was taken to the hospital where he later died. The train involved is the Silver Star, which runs between Miami and New York City. There were 163 passengers on board at the time, but no one else was hurt.
We are also following breaking news this morning. This coming out of Pembroke Pines.
Police there are investigating after two men forced their way into a home and held a couple at gunpoint.
That's where we find local 10 News reporter Erica Rako this morning, live with some of these breaking details. What happened, Erica?
What a terrifying night for this family. Not just the husband and wife that you just mentioned, but also their three children were inside the house when it happened. This is the home right here that we are talking about. I'll direct your attention to the garage because that's where everything started. Police are telling us that that garage door was open and the woman was inside when two men pulled up, came into the garage with guns, demanded valuables, and told her that they'd hurt her if she didn't cooperate. And then you'll see it's a two-story house. Upstairs, they say, police tell us that her husband was in the master bedroom, didn't even know what was going on until those men forced his wife to come in the home with them, ransacked the house, put him to the ground in the bedroom, and then got away with wedding rings, 3 cell phones, and a wallet. And I do want to say this is not the first time in recent months that this has happened in this neighborhood. Just a couple months ago, there was another driveway robbery just a few houses down. A mother and her 18-year-old daughter were held at gunpoint in front of their own home. In that case, police say the two had just pulled into their driveway. They were coming home from the movies. They were getting things out of the car when a black SUV pulled up behind them. Investigators say in this case, the man held a silver revolver to that daughter's head, demanding money. After this happened on December 18th, a neighbor reported a suspicious vehicle had also followed her home earlier that day. We are just off Pines Boulevard. No one has been arrested in that case, and no one's been arrested for another driveway robbery that happened 2 days after that one in Hollywood. This was December 20th. 77-year-old Clausen Lexo told Local 10 that 3 men, 2 with guns, followed him home and surrounded him on his Emerald Hill Street. He says 2 of the men went into his house while another stood outside the garage holding a gun to his head. Video and pictures taken from nearby cameras show what appears to be a black Kia Soul following that guy down his street, and that's the same type of car Pembroke Pines police were looking for in the December case in this neighborhood. Now, detectives have not said what type of vehicle could have been involved in last night's home invasion, but of the 2 men involved, they say one is in his early 20s, was wearing all black with a hoodie and a bandana covering his face, and he had a gun. The second guy was also wearing all black with a hoodie, and we're told he had white paint specks on his clothes. Back out here live, we are not sure if the family stayed home overnight. This all happening at 10 minutes before 11 o'clock. You can see a pickup truck now blocks the driveway. But again, we're talking about a husband, wife, their 3 children held up inside their own home. No one arrested. A couple of other unsolved cases in the area. So we'll of course be in touch with police to find out if any of them could be connected. But if you've got any information that could help put these people behind bars, call Crime Stoppers immediately. That number is 954-493-TIPS. We are live in Pembroke Pines. Erica Rako, Local 10 News.